Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Maze. Today is 2nd of December. Today, you can see some price action going on over there. So let me share my screen and let's get into our analysis. And let's see if we can catch some trades now. Hope you can see my screen. So uh, let's start from the day on. So now gold is dumping currently. This is a 1 hour time frame. Let me zoom it out. From last week, we had a very choppy price action. A lot of our setups weren't working. This region, this region, you can see a lot of consolidation was happening. So after that, we had displacement, and then the price is rejecting from this level, 250 level, and then it's trying to get back, and it's failing. So I took a trade here. Let me tell you what that trade was. That was a Fibonacci trade. But it was quite risky at this time for you guys to take. It's a 60% level cut trade. Yeah, this one. So this is the discount area. So when this 60% is a discount area after no, sorry. It was 50% trade actually. So this was informed then. So 50 to 60%, which is a discount area. This area, as you know, we call it a golden zone. So when price came back to this, made this low and came back to this region, this is our area to sell. I think that's our strategy, as you know. That's the main strategy. So let me tell you how that works. So 50% we mark our entry, and our stop loss is around at 60%. But we will, sorry, I marked long here. We should mark short. 50%. Stop loss at 60%. So this is our normal way of doing things, but it will change as the market changes, right? So this is a very big region. 90 pips ka stop loss I can't give. So then I will go into 15-minute time frame and I'll see if I can give any smaller stop loss. So I'll wait for candle closes, then I will enter. So when this closing came, just a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Just a Sorry for the delay. Let's get back. So yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a golden zone. So if we want to decrease our stop loss, we should wait for candle closes. So if we go into 5-minute time frame, you'll find out that it consolidated a little bit over here. So maybe you can enter offer a red candle, right? So this is the red candle, the first red candle. Let me zoom it out. So maybe in the golden zone, when you have a red candle, I actually entered in here only, 50% level. I think no, I entered around here, somewhere around here, which is 24226, around that I entered. And my stop loss was, as you know, that it is 232, and it was a high stop loss, but risk free. I was risk free. I tell you how I became risk free. So let's see this trade. Actually, this trade is looking good. We can take actually a shot from here. Hmm, trend line retest happened. Don't take it yet. Just analyzing. This is an order block over here. It will be a buy order block. So first, we need to have a bias cleared. So for me, the bias today was selling. As you can see, gold is down, I think, yeah, 1.06%, which is high for gold. So bias was selling. So how the bias was selling, you have to go into the daily time frame. So what daily time frames tells us is it will give you a little bit of understanding. So as you can see, I know it's a little choppy, but understand the candles. So what this specifically means is, so this is what candle? This is 28th number Friday. So Friday we had a big candle towards the upside, and we had a and on Monday yesterday we had a candle, green candle, which did not close above this high. Did not close above this high, but it did took liquidity. It seemed like it took liquidity and it went down. So this is one kind of information for us to go into cells. So another one is we're currently in a very high resistance zone. So this whole area, which there is, as you can see, I've marked some levels as well. These are very levels from very long back. I think use 21st November and all those levels. So these levels are very hard to go by, right? One time we had the first time we had this fall, then it came back. It came back. I would agree it came back, but the first time only it won't just take this away, right? It won't go like booming past this and it will close above this. That doesn't really happen in higher time frames, but lower time frames you can expect that. Higher time frames when there is a resistance, when there is auto blocks, when there is resistance over there, it will take some time to get over it. So I'm still bullish over the gold in the longer time frame. It's very bullish. Gold is bullish. We can expect this to be broken 380, which is a okay level of selling, but it you can expect this to be broken 4400. It can go to 4500 in by I think by January next. But next January we will see gold at 4500 easily. So the long term way of looking at gold is always bullish. I already told you that because fundamentally gold is bullish. But in the lower time frames, actually the selling part is over if you think about it, because it has taken a support here at 163, which is actually good support. So this is an order block. Let me mark that order block. I know the charts are a little bit funnier here. I should have a different chart layout. Yeah, let me show you in this one. So this is the same gold chart, but in different chart. So yeah, this is the order block, right? So this order block, when this order block, it just tested that this order block. So now what will happen? The market will have to form a green candle here, right? So formation of green candle will happen. That means that tomorrow should be a bullish for gold. That's what it means, right? So I would be bullish on gold for tomorrow. So it should form a green candle. Until then, we can't do any selling on a higher time frame level. So see, there is a order block. This also, actually, there are two order blocks here. So this candle, if you look at it, it has never been tested. So it will come, gold will come down. Gold will come down to at least 158, 150 level, 148 level. 148 level, it will come down, and then it will have a green candle. Okay? So that is the, I think, let's have a marking here. They, we will have a region. Let me mark a region. This region, which 150, 148 is a good level actually. 148, we should see. If it comes to 150, 148, we should enter into buying, and we can actually hold it till 4,500. So that could be uh, that could be a investment strategy if you ask me. Let me check in the Fibonacci way of looking things. So the 50% comes at 132 level. So maybe we should wait at that level too. 50% is this, 50% is here, but 50% is already. So that's fine. So okay. So this looks good only. Our buy looks good, but stop loss will be a little high, but our buy looks good. So we will plan that buy. But for now, we should actually look gold to be bullish. So it will form some bullish candles at least. See that's the when higher time frames for anything happen, na? If this is a higher time frame order block, so some reaction will have. So this could have been our scalp actually. So you could have entered in the high of this candle, 160, 170, and maybe 100 pips. It gave us 150 pips, more than 150 pips. So I think that could have been a great scalp. But yeah, due to market conditions, I also didn't take that trade. Anyway, we look at it. Let's see if we can pull off any trades here. Actually, if you the trend line retest happened, so I'll show you where the trend line is. See this trend line. So this trend line retest I'm expecting. So if it comes, wait, this was red candle, no? Is it in 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes. Yeah. So I'm expecting this. So our trade will look something like this. I know it's taking some what do you call it, resistance from our level, but this is not a good selling. So I just told you the higher levels pay we have buying. We can do a scalp, but it's not a great scalp. It's still 40 pips up, but I would not recommend you to do this one. We'll try buying because I think buying looks better. 65 pips. Um, yeah, this retest I was talking about. So 5 minutes में it has done that retest, selling happened, and still it's coming back. So what does this tell us is gold is bullish at the moment. So it could break out of this level, and at least we can book our targets till 50% of this high and low, which is 197, 4,200 around this level. This is a very good level. So we can expect selling till here. Oh, then we should have yeah, 180 pips, maybe 170 pips. Then we'll see how we can play around with the SL, but this will be our trade. Let me check the SL. SL should be this only. It's a 1 is to 2.56 cut rate. Hmm, it's a good trade, but there is a very high probability that this will happen. Let me mark levels and take out this Fibonacci because it's really horrible to look at. I'm marking 50% level and I'm marking 60% level. So they are the main levels to look at. The others are not that important. So yeah, this will be our target. Our entry will be at 179, but we should try to optimize our entry as much as possible. So when it's falling, so let's try to enter at 175, 176. If we can wait for a little bit moment, a minute time, a 5 minute candle, then we can buy from there. So it will give us lesser stop loss than 67 pips or 70 pips. Because 70 pips, I feel, is a bigger stop loss, right? We normally have around 50 pips per stop loss in our trades. So I would normally prefer that. Market is slow. Let me see what DXY is doing. DXY, as you know, DXY and gold have inversely proportional to each other. So the converse relation tells us ki if DXY moves up, gold goes down. We we normally see that in news candles that ki whenever news come that it will form a very big candle, then big green candle, then gold will have a very big red candle. So they're converse. So now as you can see, this DXY is moving up. In converse, gold will be moving down a little bit. See, it's also at a selling level, so it will give a red candle or etc. like that. Okay, but our entry is here. We have to wait for our entry. We can't do any sellings or buyings here because that's not very productive. Hmm, but uh, I was telling about the trade that I took. Yeah, this was the trade that I took. I took it at 226 level, 226, and my stop loss was 232, 67 tips stop loss. And this low was my target. It was very easy trade because I don't know, somehow we had what this kind of movement here. I hope that would be slow, but it was very fast. See this movement. I think because of DXY only. Or did we have any news? Because I can see volume. This is actually New York session open also, so we might have had that volume over here. Let me see any news has come today. No, no news. Because news, we'll know if news was there. The candles will be way bigger. Tomorrow, I think, tomorrow there is news ISM services PMI. We could wait for that. And the actually there's a non-farm employment change. Yeah, this could be big. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I'm expecting. So what is saying? Let me see the forecast. Yeah, so I'm expecting a green candle in gold because for US, I think for tomorrow the forecast is bad. So when that is bad, you can expect bullish momentum in gold. Uh, so I think I should expect a green candle in what daily time frame. So I think our analysis was a bit right about that. But our entry as well is, but our entry is at, as I told you, 150 se. 150 se, there is the region 150 se, 135 tak. So that will be the region. I will update you. So when let me show you in this chart. Yeah, this region. This is the region which we should look at. Uh, Let me check Fibonacci again because we should be perfect with our entries. 50% is at 4,075. That's too far off. I don't think it would come back to that. It might, but we should. Well, I don't think so. Daily time frame pe it's very far away. Okay, it won't do that. So what it might do is from here only, I think it will go up. We might not reach our region as well. There's a possibility that it might not reach our region and it will go up from here only. So that's a possibility. At least form a double top, right? So that is a real possibility. So we should be able to take a good entry. So we can take at least 1,000 pips. 1,000 pips is easy to take here if we get our entry right. Mm, yeah, let's look at this chart. Very slow. Markets are very slow. Maybe it's waiting because it has to form a red candle here. So there's an auto block. This is an auto block. It's a very big auto block. So this to satisfy this one, it should form a red candle in 15 minutes. Then only it can move towards the upside or towards the downside. It has to form anywhere. So that's why it's doing that dance here. So I think our entry might be coming. I would say enter with a very low quantity. 179 would be our entry. Very low quantity. Uh, because the move that was supposed to happen, this move we weren't able to, although I weren't able to give you guys, but I captured a little bit. So that move has happened. So as the market will consolidate for a little bit, but bullish on gold, as I told you, bullish on gold. Mm, and there's a lot of liquidity down here. See, all these lows have the liquidity, and they are at the level that I'm talking about, 142, 138. That's the region where I'm expecting gold to go to all-time highs possibly. So if we are expecting it to go to all-time highs, it should be a good level. The buying should be a very good level. So we'll evaluate when the market comes there. Um, let's see this first. 4 minutes, 4 minutes to candle close. I think we should have a red candle. Then we can have a movement towards the upside. Mm, so, so this trade, as I was telling you, very good trade actually. It's a Fibonacci working perfectly well here. And as I was seeing in the last few days also, that Fibonacci pay, not 50%, not 60%, it's between them. It's between them, somewhere between them. Not only this trade, I'll show you what other trade that I took. This is reverse Fibonacci, that's advanced concept that I told you guys about. Let's not discuss that here. This is a reverse Fibonacci trade that I took. But normal Fibonacci, I'll tell you where I saw 50 to 60%. I think this one, this high and this low. Yeah, see, in this also, see what happened actually. So 50% it went and it came down, but the real move came after 50 to 60% के बीच में when it came. So market was here, then it came down all the way here. Now it was retracing. So now for sellers to buy, this is the good region to buy. So they started selling, but it was not going down. So there is a liquidity formation here. So all the liquidity forming here. So at last, after taking these two highs, taking that liquidity, we have the real move towards the downside, right? So I think this could be expected, but this low is very difficult to see. Mm, until here, I could anticipate actually 197. 200, 200 would be my target. If I would have taken this trade, 200 would be my target or 209, somewhere around that point. So what I'm basically saying is that key 50 to 60% may we have our entries. So yeah, guys, entry we are getting our entry, so we can actually plan a trade. Let's plan Fibonacci here as well because it will give us such a good entry to us. So it's saying 50 to 60% is here, so I should wait for it. Let's wait. 175 would be looking good for me. 175. I have to give a very low SL if that happens. I can extend downside. Pips ka SL 175 per entry, and the target will be higher as well, 200 pips ka. Yeah, this would basically look good, right? So there is an order block here. So the basic instinct of taking this trade is simple. That 5 minutes per there is an order block here, and as you can see in a daily time frame, this is a buying level. This is a good buying level. So at least I'm expecting some movement from here so that it doesn't close. So I'm expecting 4 hours to not close below this. It already closed. 1 hour already closed below this. 4 hours I'm expecting not to close. See, 4 hour closes in 1 hour. So the 4 hour candle, I'm not expecting it to close below this green candle. This green candle, whichever is there, I don't want it to close below this because that would make this block an order block, right? You know the concept of order blocks. If this closes below this level, that would make this an order block. So that would mean that would mean what? That would mean that it's not a good level to buy from. It will be turning it as a selling level. So as I told you, gold being bullish. I'm not expecting it to get sold. Okay. So with that in mind, I think our trade, yeah. So red candle formed as I told you. So now it can go from here only. It has no restrictions, but I want it to come to here. It has no restrictions now. It can go from this opening only to towards this side. Maybe look for here also, but our trade is this. We have to wait for it. Let's see what happens. See, it never gives us the correct entry, right? But it was very risky. If I take, I know after red candle it might go up, but it's very risky. 184 per I can't buy. While I am trying to buy it, what 175? I can't buy it 184, no. That will be increasing my stop loss a lot. So every trade you have to look at how much are you gonna lose, not how much you're gonna gain, right? So that's why I didn't take this trade. I know after red candle it will move up only, but I thought of this red candle at least give us till here, or at least till the order block here. 179 also it didn't come to that. I think it just covered the fair value gap. Fair value gap also not covered fully, but okay. Okay. Anyway, uh, we'll see what happens. Hmm, one missed entry here. 205. Okay, selling I would try here. And I mean in between here. Between somewhere around here we can try. Probably 2000 to 200, 201, 201. I would try selling at 201 if that happens. Let's try selling at 201. 202 be great. Might have to give the stop loss will be really less for this one. I think 30, 40 pips ka stop loss. If this becomes an order block, then the target would be here only. If that does not become an order block, I think it will become an order block. So this will be the target. We take out this. This was the trade that I took. It was 350 pips ka trade, yeah, 400 pips. It's showing 400, but I got my spreads. So I think it was around 350 something. Let's see if our entry gets triggered. Let's have an alert. Uh, Today BTC rallied. I don't know if you guys know that BTC rallied today. Very good momentum, but it fell that much only. What in yesterday it fell that much, and it gained the same. So I wouldn't say rally, but yeah, it recovered. It recovered, and this could be a pivotal moment. But I'm still expecting the investment opportunity over here, 73,000. I think we've done this investment before as well. When was that? I think few months back. We bought from the 74,000 level, if you don't remember. Yeah, this one, this level. I told you guys to buy from here, and it rallied from there, right? Right, to 130,000, right? And 130,000, I told you guys to sell. I don't know how many of you did, but yeah, I didn't even hold that much. I didn't think it will fall that much. But 130 to 100 was very 90% expectancy was there in that. Yeah, the our line of interest working very well. This trade that we took, I think I think one of the best trades that we did. This trade, the liquidity after liquidity, it was 4,000 points a trade. Very good, very good. This one was a good trade. Yeah, some scalps here. Uh, this also it's a small scalps. But yeah, when the movement was there, it was very big. Mm. This is also Fibonacci, and I was trying to figure it out where to sell from, and I sold here, and then my TP was around here. This was also something 3,000 points cut rate. Great trade, but now we're not getting trades at all. See what can I give you from here? Nothing. Actually, this is 1 hour time frame. I can't find any buying level or anything like that. It's just moving. It's difficult to trade BTC right now. I think there will be another sell-off. The sell-off I'm expecting will be 99,000. I don't think so. Not there. Probably 95,000. Around this level, I think we'll have a selling from here, or maybe from here only it will fall because I think this is a good level to sell from. So two things, 95,000 could be a good selling level, and buying at 73,000, waiting for this level. Um, yeah, that's all. BTC, that's all. Gold rallying upside. Yeah, okay. Actually, 1 hour candle opened. 1 hour candle opened. We missed that. 1 hour candle opened, and that gave a top wick actually. So we can actually wait for our entry. So let me change my what? Let me change my highs and lows. Now the high has changed. This has become my new high. The entry remains at here. Mm, Still looking good, 175, but 178 is where the 50% is. So I'm expecting some drawdown from here. So 177 would be, I think, good level to buy from. If that happens, 177 with the SL of 50 pips and target of 200 pips. Uh, but I don't think that will happen because I think this will become an auto block here only, and then market will rally towards the upside. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. We can take a risky scalp here. Risky scalp here, or we can try. We need this closing above here. Then we'll take a scalp. Scalps are always risky, but they can give you very fast results. That's the only good thing about scalps. But there is no bottom wick in 1 hour candle, so bottom wick will always form. So our entry might still be valid. Our entry might still be valid. The 175 looks very good, man. 176 also looks good. 75 looks good. We will see at that time what it is doing. 5 minute pair. So see this 5 minute. Hmm, this 5 minute should close below this. Yeah, this 5 minutes should close below this green candle. I don't think that will happen. Yeah, I'm telling you that it might rally from here only. But bottom wick is not there in 1 hour, so that is one confirmation that it could come back. You have to wait for that one. Let's see what happens. I mean, 10:30 4 hour ka candle is in another 1 hour. We have to wait. I don't think that we have that much of time. Um, yeah, as I told you, it will close below above this only. I don't think it will close below 182 level 4 hour ka. And it will be around here somewhere 200 पे तो चला जाएगा. But from कहाँ से जाएगा? Can we capture it? Can we give a good SL? That's the only risk that we have to take. In 5 minutes, I'm expecting a closing above this in 50-minute time frame. 5 minute time frame पे, yeah, I'm expecting closing above this in the next 5 minutes. So when if that happens, we can take from here only. 186 say we can buy. We'll change the trade then. Okay. Then it will be very small trade, 187 to yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. I think yeah, bottom wick is forming. Bottom wick is forming. We need better one than that. See, always people trying to sell after this kind of a candle, which is good thing also. But the way gold is right now is see the same thing I will show you here. Yeah, this one. See, it's not as big as this candle, but understand what's happening. It's the same thing. So it fell from here. It's the same thing as falling from here. So it took some support. It took some support, and then it fell. Okay, it fell with a big, very big red candle. Okay, it fell with a very big red candle. So now what people thinking are to sell from this level. This is a very big red candle, so I will sell from here. But what typically what happened was it formed a red candle, then it went up. So same thing, same kind of setup here. So same expectation, this will be broken and everybody's stop losses will hit here. So it will be going into buying and it will just form, I think, a red candle over here. A red candle, maybe in 4 hours also. It might consolidate a little bit here, but from there it will go up only. So it's inevitable. Okay. But the low I'm not confirmed yet. Low, I think Yeah, that's a little bit confusion for me. The low, I'm expecting the low to be at this regions. Uh, let's see what the way gold is, it can go from anywhere. So if that low to happen, so 1 day time frame, what it should do is this 1 day, this 1 day cannot close, could close about 206 actually. Actually, we have 4 hours left and it could close above this, make not making this an order block. So uh, if that happens, then we can expect actually downside move, a wick, downside wick, and then upside move. So that is it. So lot of ways to look at the market, but yeah, 15-minute way, it came back and it went up. So closing above this, 1.5 minute to go. Closing above this, if it gives that closing, uh, we'll see DXY. DXY if it's falling, then it's will buy. But DXY is not falling. DXY is actually going up. If it forms a red candle and it's falling, then it will be a great buy for us. Okay, we'll see. But we'll scalp with a very less quantity, as I told you. Very less quantity. 57 seconds. Closing above this is what I'm expecting. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, looking good. Let's see. Closing above this, then only we can buy. 10 seconds left. If that doesn't happen, I think we're done for the day. No more trades. No closing above that, guys. It might still go up, but yeah, it's a little risky now. So I wanted closing above this. Then it would have been a great trade. But yeah, gold does what it does. Okay, it might still go, but it's risky for us now. Okay. Uh, hmm, it might come down also because now it has closed below this level. So it might come down also. So remember these levels. So I'm expecting our entry to 175. 175 say give 60 pips ka stop loss and uh, see towards the upside, but it can go from here only. It always does that. I mean, we are ready. Every buyer is, I think, ready here. Uh, so it does some manipulations, but it's very good to have that candle to be closed above this. If not, then it's waste. It's waste of the stop loss, right? See, it's going up after denying our entry. Anyway, uh, that's fine, but we can actually take a selling scalp over here, which could be a good selling scalp if you ask me. 197 पे 197 पे at least 197 से 192 तक देख सकते हैं 50 pips का scalp. So these are the trades that I would say are good to go. Mm, yeah, I mean we missed the entry, guys. If this closes now, it just keep moving on. We need DXY here, and DXY is falling, trying to fall. When the volume is less, that's the problem. So when the volume is high here, the momentum was very high, and see how fast the movement was. Mm, this also we could have taken. This is actual trend line to retest, if you can see that. It tested the trend. It closed here. It gave a low. Then it tested that trend line. There's all this selling momentum. It has to sell from somewhere, right? And it chose to sell from here. But after looking for this order block, daily time frame order block, when it came to that level, it has to bounce back and it did. Okay. But still not confirmed on the low. The low can be even down or but I'm expecting gold to close 206K pass today. So this one is what 190 to 150 pips ka, whatever it is, will happen overnight. 206, yeah. Above this level, I'm hoping it will close above that. This could be a trade, but yeah, very risky trade. This could be this could be a trade actually. Okay. Anyway, our trade wasn't triggered. Let's come back tomorrow. Let's see if we can find any trades. But in the morning also we had some trades. So what we are having now is a kind of a displacement. See, uh, there are highs here, and it's just bombarding towards the upside. No, no resistance like it's doing at in what in higher time frames. Let me have a trend line here. Actually, I'm seeing a trend line. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a trend line in this one. You can see some touch points, one touch point, two, three touch points. Ignore this one. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter if it does that also. Trend lines, we should see how many touch points we are getting. This touch point. Here also we have a touch point. This could be another target for us. Maybe it will take this much time for it to come to here. You can see this many candles will happen, and here at 12:15, it might reach this level. Yeah, that's where some way of looking at things. So yeah, as I told you, market moving upside after not giving us trade. For 5 minute way now, it actually closed above. Actually, we could take a trade here, but it will be quite risky. I would not recommend you to do that. If you want to do that, you could take a very small risk. Whatever the market is now here, you take uh, not a small risk. It's still 30 pips ka. Uh, you can try, I think. Let me take this one. Yeah, you can try buying trade. Mm. Hmm. See, this closing happened in 5 minutes, so making this an order block. Order block test could happen. Then you could take a buy. That also, I wouldn't say a lot less riskier. That is also risky. I expected that candle to be in 15 minutes, guys, because if that would have happened, nah, I would have bought from here only. Anyways, we'll look at it tomorrow. Maybe I'll share a trade if I find it. The stream is already very long. I will share a trade if I see any more entries we can find in Telegram channel. Please stay tuned there. Uh, if this comes back to this level 189, we can see it's trying to. We can take a buy. Uh, maybe here 189. Yeah, sorry, 189. SL would be 20 pips as less as possible. 189 pay. But would it come back is what I'm thinking. 190 से ही जा सकता है ऊपर. Try from 190 only if you want to. 30 pips का देना पड़ेगा. And but you will have a good RR though. 1.4 का RR है. See, this we should anticipate. We can't just our closing didn't happen doesn't mean that the trade would not happen. The trade might happen. It's still breaking the highs. See, it broke this high. It broke this high. I know it's rejecting, but it will still go up only. Okay. ठीक है, anyway, I will post updates on the Telegram channel. Maybe we can find trades in the later at night, right? We will stay tuned there. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Uh, can we see RSI level to see the oversold levels and then mark Fibonacci levels? Actually, we can RSI levels, but I don't normally use RSI as an indicator because I don't use indicators at all. Uh, Even though they're good to use sometimes, but mostly they're irrelevant. Let me put RSI anyway. I don't know how to do that as well. RSI. RSI might work in where stocks and all. I don't think. Is it working here? Okay. But how would you find it's overbought here? Then we're going to sell from there. Very risky. It's oversold. But fib level pe it's difficult. With fib level pe, I think it always comes at a this level, 40 to 50 ka level only. So if I look at fib and this combined, where was our fib level before? Okay, this is 5 minutes. Let me pull up 15. It's not over overbought, but it's a 70 level. So if you're very sure about that 70 ka level and this can this will not give us very what do you call perfect entries, sniper entries or like that. So that could be a good indicator though anyway. But anyway, if this kind of selling happens and it's taking support somewhere and it's coming back up, it will give us a good momentum in RSI. So it doesn't matter if we take it after it's oversold or overbought. So what remains the same is that if the movement has already happened and it's trying to get back, so the whatever the this what do you call it? This region from 25 to 70 happened will happen anywhere in Fibonacci. You can actually find that in many of the things as well. So this was, I think, this where RSI fails. Uh, so this was Fibonacci. If I pull a Fibonacci over here, I think in consolidation, RSI fails a little bit. So our entry should have been here, but with RSI, I couldn't tell the entry. But maybe here, if I can tell the entry, yeah, this could have been, yeah, very difficult to say actually. RSI, I don't use it that much. But as you can see here, it's showing overbought, but after that market moved very high. Why is it showing overbought here? Hmm. Hmm. RSI I used to use for stocks actually, but stocks it was good because there's a centralized exchange and all that. In gold, we don't have any of that. We just volume is something I would recommend to look at. Volume when there is high volume and yeah, when there is high volume and order blocks, these will work just fine. RSI will have to back test it. Mm, anyways, we'll look at it. We'll look at it. But this trade, as I was telling you, I think it went out of our grasp right now. Hmm. Actually, we got our entry one, matlab 190 but I told you to buy if you can. I told you it's risky also. We got our entry. We're up 20 pips. But yeah, very, very risky entry that one. So 33 pips ka risk. If you are entered, you can risk free at, I mean, you can take out half of your quantity. Let me take out all these things. So if you are entered, maybe take out your half quantity at same 33 pips, which would be around 190 to 193, na? Somewhere around 193, 194, around here. So book your half lot so that you'll be risk free now. So now you have no risk to take, right? So that would be something. Sorry, it's at 193. Yeah, somewhere around the trend line only. It's somewhere around here. So when that happens, be risk free. So it will be very better for you also. So this SL, you can you can you can be in a better position to look for these quantities 140 pips, 150 pips easily. Okay, I think it reached just 192.7. If you entered, you can risk free your quantities there. Anyways, guys, late stream. It has been a very long stream, but we'll come back tomorrow with the same motivation. We might catch some trades because tomorrow we'll have a good volume because tomorrow there is news. So we'll have a volume there. Then we can catch some trades. So let's see what low we'll get. If we get a good low, we can try to take that and maybe look for 1,000 pips. I'll keep you updated in Telegram. Okay. Uh, any doubts you can ask me here. I'm ready to answer all of your doubts, and we'll end the session, guys. Mm, The entry was very short, no? Risk-free level reaching now. Yeah, risk-free, guys. If you are entered, risk-free. But yeah, bad luck for us because we should have entered from I don't know 189 only. Bad luck for us. We would have been risk-free at this level. Anyway, we'll look for more trades maybe tomorrow. Maybe tonight. If I feel like 197 is a good selling, there's a selling scalp there, 197 पे. And in between these two levels, there is selling. Maybe trend line के पास होगा. We'll see that. I'll keep you updated. And this is a significant line of interest. This also could work. One, two, some it has worked till many times. Yeah, three, four. Selling and buying. It works. Yeah, these kind of lines are very rare. We draw it, I think, somewhere. Yeah, here is a significant line of interest, 147 pay. So I'm expecting gold to drop down there so that, see, gold has now given the moment that we wanted. So 50 pips up if you've taken this, 55 pips up. Let's see how it behaves here. I don't want you to take this trade, but let's see how it behaves here. Because that's a 50% level, I uh, and also I think there is a good selling there. This is the auto block. also. I think 15 minute also there's an order block. No, 15 minutes there's no order block. 5 minutes there is. So yeah, expect as I told you, a little scalp, just a little scalp at this point, 197.1 pair. Let me see if that will happen. It did not come to I mean, from order block level only, it's going back. No, 197, say something it was going by, but I'm expecting this level. Will be very small. I think it's 20 pips, guys. So, like, yeah, should look for what 40 pips. I mean, I would not recommend this. I definitely won't recommend because one is to 1.9 is very low RR. Yeah, rejection. We're getting rejection. Yeah, we can hold on to this trade, guys, because this is a good trade. But I would say book your quantities when it comes back here, some of the quantities, and you can wait for this 150 pips ka level. Okay, but the selling scalp is scalp only. It's not a trade. Okay. Okay, let's see why this is happening. DXY, yeah, DXY is falling. DXY is falling. If it gives candles like this, a significant selling candles, gold will uh, definitely give good candles towards the upside. Now what this has done is this has become an auto block 15 minutes there. So I think we could still have our entry, guys. Maybe 188 pair, we could still have our entries, but very slow market. Very slow market. Mm, reverse Fibonacci saying that this would be a good level. Yeah. So that's where I put my uh, line also. Reverse Fibonacci 50% level. Okay. I will explain the reverse Fibonacci later. It's a little advanced concept now. We'll have sessions for that as well. Uh, okay. Anyways, let's wrap up the session, guys. Uh, when it comes back to here, you can try a scalp 197, so you can try a scalp, but I think it's trying to form a red candle. Before that only, we missed it by how much? 190, 3 pips se miss kiya. Uh, nothing, nothing that big. But this, I think this trade is something we can look again. Not this one, 15 minute pata. Yeah, this one, which is 188 पे अगर आता है तो let's try buy. Yeah, I think it's coming, guys. Let's see. 180. सेल तो बड़ा लग रहा है. चल इसके नीचे रखते हैं. 47 pips something. ये टारगेट तो सेम ही रहेगा. 160 pips. It will be, yeah. ये स्लो हो गया, मार्केट स्लो हो गया है. अब बहुत टाइम लगेगा इसको यहाँ पे आने. मे भी आ सकता है, लेकिन it will take a lot of time. So, anyways, let's wrap up the session, guys. I will communicate you in the Telegram. We'll see you there. Trade with Maze. Don't overtrade gold right now because the moment is very high. Not as high, but is very high. Let me see this. You would expect some, yeah, here. This is the order block. You might have expected some movement here, but it still fell from there. So now it became a breaker block. So that's what we are expecting over here. So I think it touched it. Did it touch it? Oh, oh, I think it did. I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. It did touch that. So as fast as it touched it, it went to what 70 pips it gave. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, okay. We'll see about that. So don't overtrade, guys, and yeah, always think about how much you're going to lose in a trade, and I will update you about these trades, guys. Okay, whoever on this in this trade, whichever 190 pay, whoever bought, you can hold on to this. You're risk free, so you have nothing to worry about. Bye bye. Take care. Please subscribe to our Telegram channel. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel where I uh, come live almost every day. I try to at least. So I'll update you the trades in the Telegram. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.